It's
Wouldn't be alive without Julie's notifications in the background. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Marketing Minute. I'm Jess.
I'm Julie.
And together we're socially inclined. And today we are hosting a Marketing Minute on instant captions using Chat GPT. And everyone's already really excited about it. I'm excited about it because, frankly, this is one of those super easy to do, but very mind blowing. Very
Yeah,
big ahas to be had here in just a few minutes, so stay tuned.
exactly. So if you have been living under a rock, you don't know what Chat GPT is. Um, well, I mean, for real, there's a whole lot of hoopla going on about it right now. So anyway, it's AI, so artificial intelligence, that has was started back in 2015. Um, sort of really grown. There's a lot of opinions about it. We're going to cover just a couple big ones right out the gate.
Yeah, we had a pretty important question. I love this question that came from Savita almost right before we hit record. And it's people are afraid ChatGPT is going to replace their jobs. What are your thoughts? And shall I
Exactly.
say what
Okay.
I said?
So it's like we'd already talking about it prior to hitting record. So if you like show up a little early, you replay people, or show up live and you don't miss stuff. But
I feel very strongly that it looks like Julie's internet is struggling. So that's fine because I love this point. I feel very strongly that ChatGPT is going to, it's no doubt going to revolutionize digital marketing and anything that is content based, whether that's blogging, whether that is virtual assistants who are creating any kind of copy, any kind of PDF, any kind of content. Yes, it's revolutionizing. Do I think it's going to replace your job? As I stated before we went live, it is only going to replace your job if you refuse to adopt it, if you refuse to learn it. And I think that the future belongs to those who are determined to get good at it. So the good news is that I am not by any means. Julie is the techie person. I am not technologically savvy. I've never claimed to be. I'm good at communications and I like to be on camera and perform. But the techie side of things, I'm not good at. And Julie kept talking about this Chat GPT thing to me. This was back a year ago. She kept talking to me about it. And I'm like, yeah, okay, great. There's another. Julie comes to me, just a little background, with a new software about every other day. So I was just kind of like, yeah, okay, good. That's great. I'm glad you're excited about it. But fast forward 3 months where I was forced to use it because I think I was like pregnant and I could not work more than like 2 hours a day. And it is so stinking easy to use. Long story short, stinking easy to use. So we're about to show you guys how to write captions in seconds that will just blow your mind.
yeah, sorry, my poor connection killed my momentum there. But I want to say, so Savita's Jessica's probably already said it, but I missed it. But the question was, would AI replace people? Um, a little bit, maybe a little bit to a degree, but in my opinion, it's going to make people better. And we struggled with bringing you a Chat GPT course, training, talking about it, whatever, for a little bit. And part of that is if we are bringing it to you, then we're not worried that it will replace us. So
Right.
we wouldn't be bringing it to you if we did. And what we're going to teach on today is what we do and what we sell. And it's going to make it a lot easier for you to do the thing. So we're not
Exactly.
worried. Um,
If
and
anything, I feel like, sorry, if anything, I feel like it makes YSP and Socially Sweet and our content bundles even easier to use. Does it replace a beautiful piece of content with a caption already written? No, but what it does is it helps with that person who's always writing in saying, I'm not getting anyone engaging on my content. Well, you've got to adjust the caption to talk about your crunchy granola business or your possum coffee company, you've got to adjust the caption, and Chat GPT makes it so easy.
Exactly. Sorry, we have people. I knew this topic would have people wanting in. So if anybody's writing in, I'm just dropping the link so they can join us, whether they've paid or not. So, and to just to go back, so Jessica's been using a long time Jasper, which was the end all be all, which actually uses the Chat GPT functionality. Chat GPT came out in November and made it what we're going to show you today, where literally, I think the purpose of it, Google has one named Bard as well. I'm an early adopter. I was invited to use it, but it's meant to be a search engine. So Google will be on the ropes because it is real time. Answer your question instead of you sifting through 30 different things to hope that it's what you want to see. It's meant to be a chat agent that's going to answer your question and send you in your way really, really fast. There's tons of other uses for it, but that's sort of where it came from. And then now you can ask it anything, literally anything.
Yeah. So while Julie just checks Chris one more time to make sure everybody gets in that's trying to get in, answer in the chat. It's cool whether you have or have not. Have you ever used Chat GPT? Do you know how to use Chat GPT? Like how to even find it? I would love to know that. Yes. Sharia. Sharia?
Sharia.
Sharia.
Sharia. I guess.
Sharia does sound so much better than Sharia. I'm sorry. Yes, Chat GPT. Paying for the VIP. Oh, that's awesome.
Me too. And I use it for a lot of different things. So you don't have to. I think the Pro now is 20. VIP is 20. It gives you something, and I'll show you what it gives you. We're not necessarily a proponent. We're not an affiliate. It's just, it'll give you ChatGPT 4. Right now, 3.5 is out, but 4 has a lot more analyticalness to it. So,
Hey, good morning. Happy terrific Tuesday. She's used it. All right.
Yeah. Hey, Tracy, Cat's Whiskers. Yes.
It's a great way to generate ideas too. I'm glad you brought that up.
Exactly. And Tracy is in the art business. So I also have Midjourney, Jasper Art, whatever that will render images. We might, if anybody has any interest in that, I'll show that as well. It can generate. It has some amazing things that can help you. So anyway, I will leave it at that. Yeah, I figured everybody here would have, probably used it, because everybody that usually joins us here in Marketing Minute is pretty savvy. But I'm pulling up the thing. So without further ado, I'm going to try to get to it. Remember, I forgot who it was the other day, with someone that doesn't know me that well. I recorded them a little video, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're my soul sister." 97 tabs. Yeah.
Are you You're not sharing it. You're just pulling it up.
I am. I had it. Now it's there's chat again. I mean, not chat. There's a support. I need to turn the thing off. Y'all still with me?
Yeah.
All right. I'm about to share. Computer not happy.
That's cool, Tina, that you're paying for the VIP. What I love is my favorite thing about Chat GPT, also Jasper, which is kind of the same.
It is. Yeah. They've shortcutted a lot of things for you, and so has Socially Sweet. We have AI built into the dashboard.
What I love about it is now a big part of it's not going to replace jobs, it's going to change jobs. So it used to be that Julie would say something like, here's an idea I have, make it happen. Right? So my responsibility was to sit here and flesh it out. And I feel like my job has changed in the sense that now Chat GPT can produce all these ideas for me, can turn an idea into like more tangible things. And that might be another training that we have to do, is to show you exactly how to turn it into like a brand generator, a content theme generator, because you can literally put in, hey, hey, Chat GPT, I have a veterinarian in Wakulla, Florida, who wants to specialize in pain management for older animals. Generate 10 brand names for her, and it'll generate 10 brand names. Now, some of them suck, but some of them are silver. And then you refeed it, and then they become gold and platinum the more you learn how to use it and leverage its brilliance. And then from there, you can say, okay, this is the brand. What should I be writing blog content around that's going to reach the right people? So that's kind of in a nutshell how ChatGPT has changed my job. Obviously, I didn't take it yet.
Right. It's not going to. It won't, because you still have to have the brain power behind to get what you're looking for. And it doesn't give you everything exactly as you want
Yeah,
it to begin with. It's not that great yet. So I am showing, I guess hopefully you can see, because I can't see the chat. I can't see where you are. So
I can
anyway,
see.
yep. All right. So I do have Pro. You do not have to have Pro. I'm testing out the GPT-4. You'll see at the top. You can choose which model you want to use. Again, it has just more analytical. It's supposed to be better, but they're refining it. So, some of the ways, so you'll see, like, we ask it in mass, like, suggest 30 social media quotes for web designer to share to attract someone that would like to have a new website or a website redesigned. Okay. So I am looking, the reason I'm using this is because we don't currently have a website, a web designer bundle for people, right? Believe it or not, we don't. So I'm using this to get ideas to create the images. And then later we can even use it to create the captions. This is really written in caption form, but, and I'm getting it to do, how many ever at a time. There's tricks. Gosh, I could do such a training on this. There's so many tricks. Like, it stops, it'll write so far. You can hit continue. It'll keep going. Sometimes you have to say continue with number 25 or something like that, because sometimes it'll just hop the tracks sometimes. And sometimes you have to start over, but it learns on what you fed it. So let's just do a new one.
Yeah, I like it. And I
Someone
wanted to say, for you guys who are live, we'll put some things in for you and see what we can come up. So if you have some content, or if you have like a concept that you need content for, drop it and we'll play with it live for you.
for sure. And again, I will say that I have VIP, so I have Chat GPT 4. So you have default and legacy, and it just tells you how fast it writes, just reasoning level, whatever. So you can choose which one you want to go to, and you can see that in its opinion, Chat GPT 4 is best. I'm going to stay in the default 3.5
Speed.
because it writes faster, and it's great. Like, you do not have to update 4. So, and if it keeps your history on the left, so for yourself, so if you go ahead and feed it, gosh, I wish I would have pulled up. So Tina, drop in everyone here, anyone here that wants us to use you as an example, drop just a quick paragraph. It doesn't have to be great, like, of what you do. Okay. Like, pick one of yours, Tina. Jate, you're a fitness coach that you specializes in, blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to reach this. Okay. So write me a little bit of something really quick. I'm going to go back and see who I can find that's in here. I'll show you another example. So of how, yes, I design websites. We're just going to look and see the mind of Julie and how I've been able to harness whatever. And this is exactly what I wrote. Writing about us for Brett Ember, owner of Prextex, an IT company. And then this is what he sent me, which is what I'm about to show you how you're going to do. He wrote, I'm a native of Tuscaloosa County, went to school here, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So then it comes out and he writes me this beautiful text that I can put as a welcome. Welcome to Prextech, an IT company founded by whatever. I can use that for the front of his website. I did change it up some, and then I've got create sales copy for a services page, and I've listed all of his services. All right, so I'm just going down the list. What is an MSP? What is? And I go through, and I'm getting just all the things that I need. And you can ask for literally anything. I'll show you another here. Magic. We're supposed to be talking about captions, but
Yeah, we got to reel it back in here in a minute.
all right. Well, so I'm hoping somebody's going to drop, and I'm looking for some.
We do. We have a lot that's been dropped.
Oh, good. All right. I'm coming back to it so I can copy and paste.
Who
do you want
to Jate, I think, no diet, sustainable weight loss. So that's not exactly a paragraph.
Well, that's
but you can. It would be more like, my name's Jate. I specialize in working with women over 40 who are looking to lose weight with no diet and keep the weight off. Suggest 15 social media, that kind of thing. But you're good. You're writing it in there. My name is Jate. I work with women over 40
who go, Jessica.
You're waiting. You're wanting me to dictate it? Okay. My name's Jate. I work with women over 40 who are looking to lose weight without a diet and keep it off. And sustainable weight loss is fine.
All right, here we go. All right, so here's the thing. All right, so you got to feed it some things about you first. So write a introduction. All right, it doesn't matter what it is. Write a summary, write an introduction for Jate using the following. All right, so we're feeding information. And I really want to show how. All right.
Oh, I love this thing so much.
Right.
Hey there, my name's Jate. I'm a weight loss coach with a focus on helping women over 40 achieve sustainable weight loss without resorting to restrictive diets. As we age, losing weight can become increasingly challenging, but I believe that with the right mindset and approach, it's absolutely possible to reach your weight loss goals and maintain a healthy weight loss lifestyle. Or a healthy lifestyle. My coaching style is focused on building healthy habits and making small, consistent changes that add up over time. If you're looking to lose weight and improve your health in a sustainable way, I'm here to support you every step of the way. Awesome. So one piece together sentence, and boom, we have a great.
Yeah. I forgot the name of your group, but I'm going to say rewrite to add the call to action to join my Facebook group. And I put Jate's group. Okay. Sorry. I forget. It's Fit Fabulous something or other. I can't.
Yeah. And then from there, show them how to write captions using that.
All right.
Read the whole, now suggest 15, blah, 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 blah. Social media posts that will attract my ideal client.
We're going to leave it really simple like that.
Boom.
Okay. Short. Right. Okay. I should have done 10.
Short.
It doesn't take long, but all right. So then so let's say you really want to make a visibility post. This is the whole point of today's thing. Okay. So we got to get some content, and now we're going to take one of them and we're going to flesh it out and make. So
yeah. Can I just say from there, if you want them to be longer, you can blanket say, rewrite these to be 500 characters long.
Right.
Rewrite these, expand on each of these, and include a call to action and 3 hashtags, and it will do it.
And there's lots of
You got
lingo, like
post.
long format post.
We do have feedback from 3 other people.
Okay.
So.
All right, and then I'm just going to feed the one and, oh man, didn't get it. I'm just grabbing the last one. I'm just going to show you really quick. Okay.
Magic.
Long format post. Okay. I'm going to show you one more thing. Well, no, we'll do this another one. Let's do another after, not today, but another class. I was going to say you can take, once you get this feed going, you can do a lot of other things with it. But I'm not going to say that. Okay.
Yeah, we got to keep
Okay.
it. It's
All
already
right.
almost 11:30. So.
All right.
All right, so Savita, I've added employee retention credits to my book of business. Business owners from 3 to 4 employees up to 500. Savita, I need you to rewrite that to be, I'm not quite sure.
Distracted women struggling with
Sure is.
their day. Okay.
Sure.
Tina Davis, which
Okay.
business is this for? Like, what's the name of it? All right, we're doing Chat GPT 3.5, same as what you can get on the free version. All right, Tina Davis.
Also, Sharia, I think we need just a little more detail. Like you write online courses for business owners, and I want to generate customers.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Who do you serve? What kind of courses, and who are you looking to attract? That's a big thing in here.
You just got to give it a little bit more than those.
All right. I'm just going to put this in, Tina. Without, because I can't remember, and I don't know which business this is for. Tina's got she's multi-passionate. Write a social media introduction. I'm going to do it that way. For Tina to attract. I'll leave it at that. And then I do a colon. Like, there's no rhyme or reason. You just have to play with it to see. Okay. You can tell it to.
Fab.
Exactly. All right.
Love
I do want to, while we're, yeah, I do want to show, this is a little bit self-serving, but I do want to show this just because if you know Socially Sweet, we're moving along to new dashboard and rebranding of such. So here, if I were to go in and I wanted to write, we have these loaded up for you. Okay. Where you hit this, and it's like promote your website, promote your blog, promote your special offer. All right, let's do promote your special offer. It's going to pop up in this window. And then in your company profile, it's going to ask you this one time. This is where what we're doing in Chat GPT, you're going to say we're in the marketing. We're just going to say this. All right, describe your product or service. So if we were doing Socially Sweet, I would take a paragraph or two that is, you only have to do this one time when you do it through here. Okay. And then, do you have a physical location? No. What's your primary call to action? So it could be like for Jatays, we said join our free group. This would be,
just click one of those that is populated.
Right. This is for Grit Grinding Grace. Yeah. So I've done this. I use this for Grit Grinding Grace. What's your brand voice? You want it to be conversational, whatever. All right. And then, so which chat bot would you like to load? So Chat GPT or other? All right. So other Bard is already written in, and you can use Jasper or any other one. It's at this time. Sorry, I gotta.
We do have like 3 others we got to populate for the people who are here.
All right, here we go. I'm just going to say that. I just want to show you what it will do. It'll come in, you save that information, and then it will come up and it'll ask you like the number of posts you want to do, what's your offer. So you feed in the offer, and then when you hit Chat GPT, basically it's going to pull up this window, but it's going to put all of that information. So it's less of you having to think about what to put in this area right here. Okay, it's going to do it more for you based on what kind of content. So instead of looking at a blank screen right here, you can click this, you can choose any of these, and there you go. You've got your posts. All right.
Sharia has come back with a really good 2 sentences that we can probably write some good stuff off of. So you're going to have to open copy paste.
I'm getting it. Here we go.
I do want to address, while she's pulling that up, what Tracy just asked. She said, do you take your chatbot post or Chat GPT posts and put them in the checker to make sure they look human generated and not AI? I forgot the program name. It's an extra step, writing copy to ensure it doesn't sound too generic. Partially correct. It's not to ensure it doesn't sound too generic. What it's doing is checking it against everything it can find on the internet to make sure it doesn't feel like too much of a copy.
It's
that program is called Copy Leaks, I think, and we are going to do a training on that as well, probably, or we'll probably show you how to use it in future Chat GPT conversations here in Marketing Minute. And I would say, Julie, you can correct me if you think this is wrong, but I'd say that is mostly of most importance when you are doing blog management, because Google will give you a big hit if it shows up as being obviously AI generated. So really, you're only worried about that with blog and website content, because again, original is better. But that's not to say, I mean, we have turned out some amazing content with Chat GPT. And we'll show you, like I said, how to, we just don't have time to do all of it because all of it's really fun. But we'll show you how to manipulate it whenever it does come back as to AI generated, how you can manipulate it easily.
Exactly. Okay. So
to make it read more human.
Yep. All right. So I fed this in. It says write a visibility post for the following. And it says, I'm Sharia. Okay. Well, it came out and it's like me introducing Sharia. Like Grit Grinding Grace could post this for, or Socially Inclined could post this for her. And I'm like, well, that ain't what I wanted. I want it for Sharia. So I just like, write this as a first person post for Sharia, and bam, there it is.
Oh, wait, that wasn't Sharia's, was it? Sharia's is this one. I work with business owners, entrepreneurs, coaches, and industry experts to create high quality online courses.
Well, I copied. Hold on.
I have no idea.
Still on my when it's still right here.
There we go.
Use Chip paste. Here we go. Here's a nice one. Ignore.
No, yeah. So that was for Tina. So Tina, yeah. You could just put your name in there instead of Sharia's.
Okay. Visibility.
All right. Is this helpful, guys, in the chat? Just let me know. We're actually going to do next week. We're going to talk about how to make stupid simple work of your hashtag strategy next week with Chat GPT. It is phenomenal. It's an incredible tool for that. So.
All right, there's Sharia's. And notice I said ignore the above so that it would not try to pull in, because it learns the things above it. So I didn't want to start a new chat. So I just said ignore the above. That's a little tip for y'all.
So that is excellent. And I just want to hit on something that you guys are noticing. Savita said you can change the voice, the tone of it. And that is probably one of my favorite things, because most of the time when something comes back from Chat GPT, I don't love it. And this is also a really good way to help kind of knock it off if this was written by AI. You can go back and ask it to rewrite in any kind of tone. And Julie's saying rewrite in a fun, engaging way.
Yeah. I mean, you know your style better than anyone else. So if you put in what you're looking for, it will definitely give you what you're looking for. You may have to do a couple, rewrite.
So mine, what I have learned is whatever it puts out, if I say rewrite in a casual and witty tone, it will churn greetings. I love that right there. Greetings, esteemed colleagues.
For LinkedIn. So then you can have a different one for LinkedIn versus, whatever.
So my tone is casual and witty. I find that it captures my sarcastic undertones. And it just, sometimes I'm just like floored. I feel like someone's sitting in here writing it for me. It comes back so good.
Oh, hey there. You cool cats and kittens. Oh my God.
Hey there, all you cool cats and kittens.
That's Tiger.
Wait. So can you just stop for a second and let's just read that out if you guys can't see it.
Yeah, I did three. I did three.
Yeah, so just read the change in the first paragraph there. So state what the tone is you asked it to write and just read what the first paragraph was.
The up here or this last one?
All three of them.
Okay.
Like just the first paragraph. It'll take a minute.
Okay, so the first one without any tone in it was, hey everyone, are you a business owner, entrepreneur, coach, or industry expert looking to create an online course to sell? Look no further. I'm Sharia. I specialize in working with people just like you to create high quality courses based on your area of expertise, from ideation to launch. I help you every step of the way. All right. That one's great, I think. All right. So rewrite in a fun and engaging way. Hey there, my fellow business rock stars. Are you ready to take your expertise to the next level and create an online course to sell? Then you've come to the right place. I'm Sharia, and I'm here to make the process easy peasy lemon squeezy for you. You might, hey, I know somebody that would totally write that.
Yeah.
Right. Rewrite in a very professional tone. Greetings, esteemed colleagues. Are you in search of a trusted partner to help you create and launch high quality online courses or employee training for your business? Look no further. I'm Sharia, and I'm a seasoned professional with extensive experience in course ideation, creation, and launch. All right. And then the last one, a casual. Sorry, I hate to write this one, but all right. Casual and witty tone. This is, this is an idea of a fail, probably, in my opinion. All right. Yo, hey there. All you cool cats and kittens. Are you ready to create an online course, a training program that rocks your socks off? Well, look no further, my friends. I'm Sharia, and I will help you turn your expertise into an unforgettable experience. But let's say
I like that. I mean, there are some people that would resonate with that because you don't feel like you're being sold.
Okay, just change. All right, here we go. Change the opening line. I'm going to say change the opening line. Well, all right. There you go. No.
Nice.
Okay. So the more information you give it, the better output you will get. Okay. And this can be used obviously for your, captions. It can be used for your Instagram bio, your Facebook bios, like all of those things. Who you help. Remember the formula that we have taught in prior Take Actions. It's what you do, who you help, that kind of thing.
And how to get started.
Yes.
Savita asked Julie, can you thumb up or thumb down it? What does that do? That's great question. I believe that's just kind of feedback for the developers.
It is. It lets, I think it'll let this thread know as well. Also, let's just say because it learns about you, right? So if you don't like one of these, so cool kitten, right? All right, let's go back up to this one. You can change it right here because you might not want that staying in your feed, okay? Because it might have something that you just don't want to be, it to come back and remember later. So rewrite in a casual tone. Okay, casual. We'll just leave it at that. All right, and there you go. So, and then if you want it to leave out part of it or add, oh, I forgot, it needs to have this in it. Like you are having a conversation with Chat GPT to make this happen. Okay, it doesn't have to be, like if you don't get what you want, just come in and hit this little edit button and try again. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. And Savita, that's a great hack. You can tell it to create social media posts for each platform with emojis. So you can do that per one. Like, take this quote and create a social media post for each platform, include emojis and hashtags, and it will spit it out for each platform and make sure that it's in the right format for Twitter and Pinterest. That needs, they have certain links they have to be so that they don't fail. Really, really useful stuff.
Exactly. So something that I experimented with was to take like a sales page, feed in everything off the sales page, and then tell it to write, you've written stuff for yourself before, so go and feed all that information in. So the more you get in here, the better it's going to be. So like I've literally fed in all of, the Socially Sweet website, all of the or your social plan, to get all of that information about what the program is, to be able to come out and really hit with that. We've used it. We've been testing and using it a ton, and have learned a lot of tricks. So
for sure. So this got a little more advanced than I had imagined it was going to be. So don't be afraid if you have something that, like you have a quote that you want to write something for, or something real simple. Okay. You can easily just put that in and say, write me a social media caption. Tell it how long you want it to be. If you want emojis, tell it that. If you want hashtags, tell it that. And you can do that one off, even if if this is feeling like overwhelming, that you have to feed it in all this information and do all of that. You can always just start with write a social media caption for this quote.
Give me a quote. Quick.
Done is better than perfect. By Julie Herndon.
Better than. Hello. And this, yes. Don't let perfectionism hold you back. Remember, done is better than perfect. Embrace progress over perfection and take that step to achieving your goals. And then I can say rewrite to add how your social plan will do that. Save you time, whatever. Like literally, you take one thing and then you can tone it in. So we have that a lot with your social plan, and the captions that we write. We have to write them in general for everyone. You could feed in one of our captions and then tell it to rewrite this to support whatever your program is, and then rewrite it really quick. Yeah. And then I think I saw Riley on here. I want to speak to Riley really quick. Riley. Yes, I think. If you're not, catch on replay. Okay. I'm just going to show you really quick. Riley is a writer. My son is a writer, and he was like stuck on something. Well, I was taking some, no, that's not it. Sorry. Anyway, you can use it. There we go. This is sort of I was like, writing a game idea, a game idea for him to make a game out of his book. Anyway, I took that and like break it down and break it down and break it down, whatever. If you need, if you're stuck on something, you can ask, hey, feed in who your plot people are. And then, come out and say, okay, now what could happen next? Or give me 10 ideas of what can happen next. So if you get stuck, no more writer's block. You probably don't have writer's block, but anyway.
So yes, Savita, you can feed it in and give it videos. It'll give you out video scripts. You can literally say, write me a Facebook Live video script for the topic XYZ, and it will do that. You don't have to show that because we're running out of time, Julie. Also, this is like way more advanced than we were supposed to go today.
But it will literally spit out anything. It'll spit out a blog.
Asked, do you start a new conversation? This is actually really important. Do you start a new conversation for each type of thing you're doing in your business, e.g. product, services, blogs, social media posts, or website and landing page copy? It's per what you're trying to do. So we'll have like a grit, grind, and grace thread, and it can help us write all those things. So the thread learns about grit, grind, and grace and everything that is involved in that. And then you can ask it to write blog posts. You can ask it to write social media posts. You can ask it to write newsletters, questions, anything like that. Same for YSP. So it's going to be based on, like, we wouldn't keep all of our blogs across everything we manage separate because we have 4 different entities, but each entity is kind of a learned behavior by it. So we can churn out emails, website copy, landing page copy, promotional copy, blogs, and things like that.
Exactly. I was looking for the grit, grind, and grace, but mine is like super long. I'll show an example. But for whatever your whatever your, so an example for us is Socially Sweet, but we target electricians and we target plumbers, so that would be different. So I would have Socially Sweet electricians, and I would sort of feed it the same thing. And then here's an idea of basically what we've done: writing a cold email, ideas. We've written blog posts. We've written like lots of stuff towards an electrician. All right. Yeah. So,
Awesome.
all right, I'm coming back to.
Yeah, let's go back to us.
Yep. So if you can imagine it, Chat can do it. There are tons of others out there. Jasper. To give you an example, I still pay $99 a month for Jasper. It's kind of like our Socially Sweet, where it asks all the right questions and it can give you what you're looking for. So it's more guided. Same as Socially Sweet. It's very guided to give you, so you don't have to put as much brain power into it. But again, Chat and Bard. Google's Bard is free. It has a little bit of, it needs to grow a little bit. Bard does. And then there's a limitation. All right, so you have to check your work. Okay. So there's a little bit of limitation with Chat GPT. So I don't know about 4.4 Chat GPT 4, but 3.5 stopped being fed information as of either October of 22. So anything that's happened since then, like who won the Super Bowl, anything that might have happened about Chat GPT itself, whatever, will not be correct. I mean, it's not going to be in its database and you have to check, it's pulling from all of these things. It's not always 1000% accurate. It can be. I mean, but you just need to fact find. Like if it's pulling statistics, check them. That may be a better way to say that. So if you write a blog post and or if you're a social post, because that's what we're talking about today, and it's like how many users are on Facebook, just go double check that. So, and hope that it didn't make it up, because it's AI. It mashes that stuff together. All right. How do you start a new conversation for each type of thing?
No, I already took that one.
Yeah.
Great. Right. I think this was wonderful. This was a really good start into Chat GPT. Hopefully you guys learned what you came for. And I think we are going to do an extension of this next week. If you have something in specific you would like us to cover in that particular Chat GPT conversation or something totally separate, let us know. We are taking requests for Marketing Minute teachings. So make sure you write in and let us know.
Yeah, I do want to cover hashtags next week, for generating hashtags, because that's a big part of growing. If you're taking the time to do social, you want to use those hashtags. So
for sure. All right. Thank you. Ms. Sharia is typing. You're welcome, Tracy. Great as always.
So, all right, come to the group. Let us know any other topics, ask questions around this, whatever, get people excited. All right.
For sure.
So, thanks for joining in.
Thank you.